I'm the victim. Everybody else owes me something, and I'm stuck in this position. So with 9 of Wands, this is the time for her to get honest with herself. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Holly. I'm going to break down different topics every video. And this video we're going to cover today Brandi Glanville. So, I'm not that crazy about Brandi Glanville. If you don't know Brandi Glanville, she was in The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's Eddie Cibrian's ex-wife, and to me she's honestly quite messy, but that's my opinion. I want to break down her past, her present, and her future because I feel like she seems very scarred, and I want to see what has happened to her in her life. Please make sure that you are subscribed to keep up with my readings. Please make sure you like and comment. Why do you think Brandi is the way that she is? Why do you think she likes to cause drama? I know she's a Scorpio, and Scorpios are known for that, which I'll get into in the video, but I'm just very, very interested. This is intuitive based, it's not fact based, so please don't treat it as such. I'm usually pretty accurate with my predictions. So I'm going to pull up Brandi's past, present, and future. I have a strong sense because I have pulled the cards while I was shuffling. I got like a feeling of like unease, and kind of feeling like lost. So that might be her energy. I do feel like she has had quite a life. So we'll get into it. So past, I pick up 8 of Swords, the Sun, and the Lovers. So I strongly feel like this is regarding Eddie Cibrian, her ex-husband, who, as has been alleged, cheated on her a few times. That's what she said. I'm not sure if it's true. From what we've heard, he cheated apparently with her, with Sheena from Vanderpump Rules. And I can see that something, like, she had an idea of him, and the idea of him was not really who he was. And I think it's vice versa. I think it was one of those relationships, and I've had one, I think we all have, where we fall in love with more the idea of the person than the actual person. And I feel like that's what happened with her. Like, she was like, he's handsome, he makes good money, I could be with this person. And him too, he was like, she's beautiful. But only when we're in relationships with people do we see their trauma, and do we see how they react to circumstances that other people don't see them in. So with her present, I strongly feel like with 2 of Cups in the Tower, 9 of Swords. Okay, I have a strong feeling she might be in a relationship right now, or she will be very soon. The Tower card, this person is kind of not usually the kind of person she's into dating. He's a little shorter, not like in good shape like most of the guys she's dated with, but she's like, what, let me just try it. I strongly feel like that. But he is going to kind of test her, hold her accountable, because I strongly feel like Brandi is a Scorpio, and I'm going to be 100% with you. I'm not crazy about her. I feel like she has a lot of healing to do as a person. And the life of Scorpio, their curse in life, because every zodiac has its curse, their curse, if you're a Sun Scorpio, because Sun sign is what we identify as, is to continually grow and be hurt then evolve, be hurt then evolve. And I think a lot of Scorpios become, not a lot, but a few Scorpios that end up being vengeful and hateful, they give up, because it takes a lot of strength to transform, it takes a lot of strength to forgive. Sometimes we can create a victim mentality of like, I'm the only one, the other person's not doing. But we don't do it for the other person, we do it for us. We evolve for us. We evolve because we are in alignment with God and a higher purpose. So her future with 8 of Crystals, Page of Swords, 3 of Cups. Okay, so if this goes well, because she has a tendency to self-sabotage, if this relationship goes well, this could be a union, a companionship like she's never had before. And because she's so used to being in toxic situations, I don't think that she is comfortable. You know, I actually dated a Scorpio who's famous, and I realized he's a producer, and I realized that he makes a lot of his money off of I'm the victim, she hurt me, and I had to listen to songs written about me, and I'm not the victim. It's just when you date a celebrity and you have to realize, like, oh my gosh, there's another person behind that, you know. And I don't take it personally. It's just when you have to hear a song written about you, it just makes you see the situation very differently. Like, oh, the world is siding with them and I don't really have a voice, you know, which is not true. And that's a part of the evolution. But I only say that to say that I could see that his brand, and a lot of Scorpios, if you think about Drake is like that, Brandi Glanville's like that, a lot of their brand is poor me, I'm the victim, everybody else owes me something and I'm stuck in this position. So with 9 of Wands, this is the time for her to get honest with herself. I feel like with her podcast, I haven't listened to it, I listened to some of one of them, but with her podcast I feel like she's like dishing things out from a place of hurt. But it's time for her, in my opinion, to heal. So with 4 discs and the Hierophant, this person she's going to come into contact with, he might be a Taurus. He has a lot of earth in his chart. Taurus is the opposite sign of Scorpio, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is. But he's going to force her to look at herself. And from what I can see, I don't think she likes to be held accountable. With Princess of Swords, 9 of Wands and 9 of Discs, she doesn't seem to me like the kind of person who likes to be held accountable. But if she just listens to what he has to say about her, it could elevate her and this relationship to another level. And he could help her grow. He could help her grow a lot, grow her brand, grow as a person, elevate her. She might even become sober, real sober, not Demi Lovato's California sober. So let's see. And not everybody has to be sober. I mean, I go through phases. I haven't drank in 4 months, 5 months. But I don't frown upon anybody who does drink. Some people can at some moments. It's like when I want to be focused, I don't drink, just out of choice. But let's see. I feel like she might want to do like a cleanse for a few months and not drink, and then just come, because I think a lot of her issues she takes out with drinking. I can see with the Devil and 10 of Swords. I feel like one of her parents, and this is alleged, this is just my intuition, one of her parents might have had a drinking problem, and that has left her with some scarring. So 4 of Cups to so I highly encourage her so that she doesn't repeat the cycle, because I see her repeating a cycle. So that she doesn't repeat the cycle, I strongly encourage her to stop drinking for a while, hold herself accountable, go to therapy, maybe even AA would be helpful. I'm not saying she's an alcoholic, but sometimes AA is great to speak to like-minded people who are also humble. And with 5 of Wands, I see real growth happening from that space, from that energy. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know what you think. I'd love to hear in the comment section what you think about Brandi. Please be respectful, even though I'm not crazy about her. I don't believe in being mean outwardly to people. I look at some of the comment sections, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yikes, guys. So please, this is not the place for that. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.